Continuing on more Bloodstained Ritual Night. So last part, I got the remaining endings, the bad ending, the other bad ending, and lost the way to the true ending. So in this stream, I'm going to be finishing the game today. And also I'm going to announce that the next game after this, I'll be doing Classic 2, Dominique's Curse as promised. I have promised to do that at the end of this month, and since we are approaching the end of it, why not? So let's get this started. I'm streaming earlier than I would usually do because I want to get this game done as soon as possible, and also I want to have some time for myself. I already have my next project planned after Classic 2. Which I will talk about at the end of the part. At the end of the stream, let's say. I'm so used to Let's Plays because I became a content creator because of Let's Plays stuff. I usually think parts because Let's Plays have multiple parts. So do not worry, I still intend on doing a randomizer mode run at least once. But for right now, Classic 2 had me pushed up. Let's see where we left off. Now that I have the path to the true ending unlocked, now I'm gonna do the Iga boss. I'm actually gonna use Sacred Shade for this, just for a power boost. But first, before we can... The first step to actually triggering the Iga boss is by going back to the village. I only have a bit of a map left to cover. At 81.30%. And also, I tend to show off the crossover stuff again, just like I did before. But this time, doing it in this entire stream. So, as soon as after Iga's done, I will do the what's that one? The Kingdom Two Crowns themed area first.
Have you? Here's what I've turned up on.
Here we go.
Help Julius the Chandler rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead.
Yep. So now that I triggered that side quest, I'm going to go back to the hall termination. Because that's where I'll be fighting Iga. Okay. Okay, got my equipment ready. This fight is very hard. I'm not sugarcoating it, because even at normal difficulty, he is hard. And in hard, and especially nightmare difficulty, he's even worse. Alright, go through here. Now it's time for the boss fight with Iga, the creator of the game. Which was originally a strict goal Kickstarter only. this was the strategy I used. I'm gonna make this look simple, but it's not easy. He's got 10,000 HP. And there's only one of us, if not, I think 2 bosses. I'm also using... Sacred State to increase the power. Oh yeah, don't get too close to him, or else you use the sword whip. This guy hurts too. Now you're coming to the second phase of the fight. Ow! And also, since this fight calls back to Dracula battles and the various games he did, that Ego worked on, by Ego, he did, and the classic Castlevania, his weakness is his head. Got him!
Gotcha!
Yeah, Iga is not easy. In the games he worked on and stuff, like... Yeah, his weakness is his head, so... And now that being pretty much one of the hardest fights in this game, I'm gonna go back to my usual setup. The blue rose back on. Go talk to Lindsay in the village to get that quest done.
Got any tug? Here's what... Good work. Here's your reward.
Sword whip! Okay, so for the... for the two crowns stuff, I have to put that on and go to the Bridge of Evil. Which I will go through. Alright. I'm gonna try not to fight too many enemies on my way.
Answer my call!
Besides, anything I fight is gonna get launched out by my current setup of gear. Alright, save here. Sorry folks, that was just a random notification on my phone. Put it over there so that it won't be in the way. Alright, here we go. Back into the Bridge of Evil I go. Okay. Okay, the map should be full, yes. So. Board the train. Oh. That's the ring. Don't need it. Hey, Sega Nick. Alright, we're going to the destination. Now we're in the... I think it's called the Deadlands. Ow. Going good. I beat the major Octo boss, and now I'm facing another boss. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna put this off. I'm gonna put back what I had before. I'm gonna save here and go back in the train. I'm gonna show off that enemy first. I need to get my... get Infernal Breath on. Because I remember this enemy, this one particular enemy is a doozy. Here we go.
Answer my call!
Okay, clean some house real quick so that get rid of that sound. Now, let's try again. I hope your day's going good, Sega Nick. What have you been playing off stream? Oh boy. I kind of know the feeling with my cat, like, especially waking my mom up in the middle of the night. Or should I say family cat, because she's not my, she's technically... Oh, okay. Yeah, like... But nowadays, my cat, the family cat, usually doesn't cry. She usually doesn't cry at night anymore. Stuff, and I know the feeling, like... Because the cat woke me up. Like, came in my room actually once and was trying to wake me up, and I was trying to sleep in. I mean, she is a good cat. For me, I've been playing a lot of Gumball stuff. Oh, here we go. Surprise, motherfucker! Ow! That enemy is very strong. It can curse you. I got lucky.
Are you alright?
Thank you, Caraboss, for restoring my status. And I'm actually gonna go back to the village real quick. Use a waste stone. And get some supplies.
I can buy. What are you looking to buy? Is this... Many thanks. Is this... Thank you. Is this right? Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now that I got what I need, now I'm going to equip something I need to equip to progress. Where is it at? There it is. First, save, just so if the game crashes or stream crashes, at least I have a place to see my progress where I left off. Okay. I mean, yeah, this game's great. Like, it's technically not a Castlevania, even though it's made by Koji Igarashi. Because Bloodstained's a separate thing, it's a spiritual successor to Castlevania. Alright. Time to get this opened up. Yeah, I know. And now that I got that opened up, I'm gonna put back this on, and I'm gonna go towards the desert. The best way to describe this game, it's basically the best of Symphony of Night along with the best of Aria of Sorrow. That's the best way I can put it. The best of both Symphony and like the best of both worlds. But this game does have its problems. For starters, it was a Kickstarter funded game, so its potential. That's actually it's sort of an ability. It's actually I'm gonna show you, so yeah, Detective's Eye. So basically, you can enhance your shards, and with the passive, the yellow one, which are the yellow ones, when you get them up to rank 9, they become skill shards, which enhances their abilities further. That's how I have the... It will automatically collect any items within range. Like with that... It is. But there's a mod for the Steam version that can take it out. Like, the effect will still be there, but the ring itself will just not be there. Stuff like that. Now I'm in the tunnels. The Journey-based area. Never played Journey. I've heard of it, but it's not a game that I would play. And because I unlocked that portal, that's how I unlocked this area. Yeah, these two crossover areas don't have their own separate maps. Which is kind of good and not. Oh boy, fire elementals and giant toy hammerheads. Now Thunder Elemental. There should be at least one more elemental somewhere. This area is based off of Journey, because it was crossover content. It was free content. Because remember, this was a Kickstarter funded game, so they had crossover stuff planned. I've heard some things about it, like... I've heard it's decent, it's just it's not my kind of game. Basically, is what I'm saying. It's not a game that I would usually play. Oh, there it is. Sorry, somehow. Yeah, this place also, there's dark elementals and light elementals here. Like I use reflector ray to progress. Okay, get that off. put the shield back on. And there's a boss. The Guardian. Which is actually a very tough boss. Ow! Got it. Yeah, that guy doesn't give you a shard, but who cares? I win. Got the mystical scarf, which I think allows you to play the journey theme. Enough about that. We got that crossover stuff done. Now to progress to where I needed to go, into that portal I opened earlier. These enemies are not much of a threat. Okay, where's the... Alright, it's time to progress. Here we go. Into my least favorite area in this game. The Den of Behemoths. First, I'm gonna go right. Gambler's ring. Okay, now let's go to the left. So Sega Nick, I definitely recommend this game, despite its flaws. See you around. I hope the rest of your day's going good, my friend. And thank you for the good luck.
Alfred!
The book.
The Liber Logaeth? What about it?
She stole it.
I brought your apprentice like you. What happened here?
Master, who did this to you? Thank you, Zangetsu. Johannes, I must beg a boon of you.
What? All right.
Miriam, we need to talk.
Yes. I thought Alfred was our enemy.
Dominique seemed so keen on pitting me against the old alchemist that I decided to have a word with him after you and I fought. And unfortunately, he confirmed my suspicion.
Which is?
Dominique has been manipulating us this whole time. I'm not certain why.
Wait, what?
Yeah, those were my thoughts when I first saw this twist. Like I was genuinely surprised that it was Dominique who was the villain here and not Alfred.
If she had wanted to deal with this mess in an expedient manner, she would have sent you and me to deal with Jeeble together. But instead, she divided our strength and insisted I chase after Alfred. It didn't make any sense. Alfred was never trying to get in our way.
Yeah, but the way he went about it though was vague. Cause in making the vague threats and stuff. This was foreshadowed, I think, in Curse of the Moon 1, with Alfred being a playable character. Same with Jeeble, so that they were not, in actuality, villains. Per se, and Jeeble was controlled by Gremory, so there was some subtle hints in Curse of the Moon 1 that hinted what was going to happen in this game.
I'm not sure about you, but he got in my way.
You misunderstand. All he wanted was to keep you as far away from the castle as possible.
Why?
Because you were the most attuned.
Attuned to what?
Of all the humans transplanted with Crystal, you had the greatest ability to wield the demon's power. Alfred feared you would be used.
Then why didn't he say so?
Would you have believed him? Dominique had already won over you and Johannes both.
Sengetsu here has a point, though. Because Dominique was working with Johannes prior to the events of the game. And Alfred was most likely in hiding at that point, or getting ready to plan his move on the castle by the time the events of this game start.
And even if you had been inclined to listen, he knew you too well to think that you would back down.
I suppose I wouldn't have. What do you think Dominique is plotting?
As I said, I know not. We will just have to find her. And ask her.
Well, one thing's for sure, it's not good.
Miriam, the Master wants to talk to you.
Miriam, forgive me for dragging you into all this. I am responsible for all your misfortunes. I hope you can find it in your heart to...
Alfred?
He must have known he would not leave here alive. We can grieve later. Right now, we need to put an end to all this, or his death will mean nothing.
You're right.
Johannes, he explained everything to you.
I remember years ago when they were interviewing the English voice actors for this game. Christopher Swindle, who voices Alfred, said, without going into spoilers, watch your back. Oh boy, I sensed at that moment, it was pretty much implied that Alfred was going to die. But it didn't say by whom's hand. It's still kind of ambiguous who killed him. Because, I've read some sources say Dominique, some sources say Gremory. So it's not known for sure who killed him. That'd probably be a question that'd be for either Iga or Shutaro, depending if there's another MMA. Because there was an MMA with Shutaro occurred the kid years ago.
Yes. I know what I need to do.
Then let us begin. First, Gremory. She can't be far. But her mastery of subspace allows her to move about freely.
In other words, she's likely to slip away again.
I have a way of stopping her from leaving. She knows I have given up the Zangetsuto, and will spring at me then, believing me powerless. That is when you strike. I will go on ahead. Join me as soon as you think you are ready.
Well, I'm more than ready.
I can't do much of anything until you get back the Liber Logaeth. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. But for now, this is in your hands, Miriam. Be safe.
I will, Johannes.
I'll be in the village if you need me.
And now that we know Dominique's the bad guy, again, well, even before I streamed this game initially, like a few years ago, I think 2 years ago, coming up on that. Like, I knew Dominique was the bad guy. I played this game a lot when it came out in 2019. Got the Millionaire's Key. I think first I'm gonna go to the left. And get the map covered. The Den of Behemoths is a pain in the ass to explore. Got some crystal. I'm actually going to equip Tis for Zion again.
Tis for Zion! Tis for Zion! Tis for Zion!
Ammo capacity up. I have pretty much
Tis for Zion!
max ammo already, along with having
Tis for Zion!
that hat from Susie's Final Quest that guarantees infinite ammo. So when it comes to ammo,
Tis for Zion! Tis for Zion!
I do not need to worry about that.
Tis for Zion! Tis for Zion! Tis for Zion! Tis for Zion!
Okay, let me scratch an itch real quick. Okay, real quick, I am going to, with the edgy plate, I'm gonna cheese this race.
Can you keep up?
Since I already have the accelerator, which actually that guy does give you, this race should be no trouble. There we go. I'm gonna do a pose and triumph.
How could anyone be faster than me?
Which is actually a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I can't remember if it was a pose Dio did or something. Whatever. It's a nice touch. Alright, quick. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna put Tessosius back on. Put the formation down and actually escape with the waystone.
Hello, miss.
Huh. No Dominique?
Oh, well, she said she had something to take care of. I'm holding down the fort while she's gone.
Oh, good girl. But who will handle these shards for me?
Oh, don't worry.
What? That sounds horribly
Well, try me. Oh, what would you like to buy?
Okay, get a waystone.
Is this right? Pleasure doing business.
Now to get some more healing.
Is it pleasure doing business? Is this pleasure doing business? Is this what? So, is this what? Here you are.
Okay, get some more.
Is it pleasure doing business?
Shouldn't have to worry about money, because and now that I got the Millionaire's Key, I'm gonna go back to the Hall of Termination and then stay. Okay, let me stretch for a bit. Move around for a bit. There we go. Get my stealth off. There, position my chair. Okay. Beyond the stores, the Millionaire's Bank. Millionaire's Room. There we go!
Gotcha!
And that is the Millionaire's Bane taken care of.
Thank you!
86.60%. Okay, first things first, before I go back to the Den of Behemoths to make progress. Yep! That's why roleplaying, and welcome, dude. Good to see you.
Got any? Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Alright.
Good.
Got my reward. I'm gonna do a little money stuff.
Hello, miss! The samurai man.
What?
Oh, in the great god.
The
You understand? Oh, what would you like to buy?
I think this scene was supposed to happen before you entered the den. Like Dominique would vanish from the shop and then, or or to say the moon, because the Den of Behemoths was intended to be earlier in the game, but then it got moved to the end game.
Is it? There you are.
So
Is this? There you are. Is this right? There you are.
okay. Don't need to worry about money because of that fight coming up.
It's good to see you. So, what'll it be? I've learned the truth about your slumber, Miriam. As I suspected,
Why?
to create he only
But
to put if all the crystal
I'm not.
with blood would be spilled, granted.
Yeah.
But
It sounds as though you.
I mean, be fair, Alfred was actually good all along.
hi, Miriam. So, what'll it be? Stop back.
But he was more vague with his intentions. What have you been playing as of recently, roleplay? That's also a reason why Megason hates him. So much, because he was vague. Soul Calibur 2, okay. I'm familiar with that series, though. I'm familiar, like, I know of it. Oh, StarCraft 2, okay. I thought Soul Calibur. Because when I think SC, I think of Soul Calibur. Still hate this place. This place would have been a pain in the butt to explore, even if it was earlier in the game as originally as it was intended. Well, one thing for sure, the enemies would have been weaker. And of course, hopefully, I mean, I wouldn't mind Iga trying again with the giant area concept, but make it so where it's not a pain in the butt to explore and stuff. At least with Bloodstained 2, Iga has a chance to, like, finally probably put some ideas he wanted to use for Ritual that he couldn't implement into the game for 2, so. Okay, got Pat. Yeah, those Abyssal Guardians are much faster and hard, though. I wonder if they still would have been a normal enemy, even if this game had lived up to its full potential. And yes, I'm avoiding the chest for good reason. Gotta spawn the map. Roleplay, you know exactly why I'm not opening up the chest. Oops, open one chest. It's just not that big of a difference. If it was a bunch of them, then start freak out. Got more money, which I shouldn't have gotten. I'm going to put Frontal Breath on, as well as the Edgy's plate. Where is it at? Edgy's plate. There. Got more money, which I didn't want. I'll grab that chest when I'm done with that guy above. Valkyrie Kiara. And it's
Let's
boss
put
time.
your luck to the test. Just watch as I clean. Plunder.
This is why I avoided those chests, because usually they contain money, which this guy can steal from
Is
you.
this all you have?
And there goes Velfar. And I remember, like, early on when this game came out, like, he stole, the amount of money he stole would be the equivalent, like, how much health he would have regain would be the equivalent to how much money he stole. If you had a bunch of money, the fight would take forever. I'm gonna go save real quick. Yeah, let's just say it took me a bit of tries, no damaging that guy. And yes, I have all the medals. Just as like I showed up before. Even Iga's medal, which was the hardest medal for me to get. Even on the Steam version, I have all the medals. HP max up, even though my HP is actually fully maxed out.
Answer my call!
Where are you at? There you are. Now, get my map depleting. Besides, money's not an issue for me anyway because my abilities are all maxed out. Which makes farming money a breeze. I mean, for those who don't have the abilities yet, like the gold and stuff, getting those chests wouldn't be a bad start. With augment gold. I wonder which bosses outside of, like, say, Gremory will appear in the sequel. I think it's very likely Bloodless will come back, given her popularity amongst the Bloodstained community. And maybe Vepar, at least. Because I remember her design, like... Yeah. They need to add folklore to it. Given that he was intended to be a boss initially. So... Okay, MP max up. These enemies are annoying. Now let's progress into the last area of the game. The Glacial Tomb. I still don't not like this place because it's short, the enemy variety is rather lacking, and it's mostly filled with the game's final boss. At least the final areas of Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow have better enemy variety, even though it's composed of enemies that you've seen earlier in those games. But speaking of Dawn of Sorrow and the DS trilogy, I will do those once I have the Dominus collection. That is a promise. The Steam version, more specifically. Because it's the only version I can buy. Because I don't have a PS5, and yes, I have a Switch, but I have a Switch Lite, and I can't record off a Switch Lite, so Steam is the only compromise. I really want to do Over Felicia so bad, because I love that game. Ow. Yeah, those great ass armors, they hit hard. Great outsiders. Got the Fiend Skull. Now I got the Warhorse's key, which is required to get to the Revenant, the last of the blue boss door rooms. Roleplay, if you're still in chat, have you played Lament of Innocence? Castlevania Lament of Innocence with the elemental bosses? Having a different colored boss door? Yeah. I think that's sort of a callback to that. Because Lament of Innocence had optional bosses in the form of the elementals, and they had green boss doors. Yeah, like... I've actually played Lament of Innocence via the overlay that I could stream the DS trilogy, but... I don't want to do Dawn of Sorrow the overlay, because it's a pain in the ass. Alright. Time to set up for Gremory. Directed Shield. And the Zangetsu Toe. Where's that at? Okay, so I'm at 99.20%. I think that is enough to trigger one more optional boss. I'll do that optional boss after the Revenant.
I have you now. Nihon Jakujo.
Fool, you just made your last mistake.
Good luck, Miriam.
You may possess the blade now, but without him to wield it, it poses no real threat to me.
Wrong, demon. Songetsu's wrath and mine are now one. You used Jeeble, and now you will pay!
Very amusing, wench. I do not have time for this. But, seeing as I need your crystal, you leave me no choice.
Your wretched plans end here!
Baal, King of Kings, must be summoned. Prepare to be brought in line!
It's time for Gremory! back.
Useful.
Oh shit!
Final hour has come.
Take this!
Ever useful.
Haha, and her shield. The shield protects you. There's one more text she has in hard mode. Like this. That move probably does a lot of damage, so. Trying to get the crescent moon go, the whatever that technique is. Got her! Oh, fuck you, Grimmery. Yes, because I have to say that because she's pretty much this series' equivalent of death. Alright, now that I took care of her, I don't need the Sengetsuto for future bosses. I think it's time I go face the Revenant. First, I want to go back to the village and get some supplies, as well as do a quest.
Oh, what would you like to buy? Is this pleasure doing business? Is this? Oh, thank you.
Okay, that's. Okay, go back to the Oriental Lab. Since I have Dimension Shift. What are your opinions on the whip weapons roleplay in this game? Like, dear God.
Dimension shift! Benjamin, seriously.
It wasn't my fault, Miriam, I swear.
I hope you're ready to live here forever.
Oh, come on. Please, you can't tell me your mind has never wandered. For just one split second, I remember this mystic land called Nippon that I heard about. And
Farewell, Benjamin.
wait. Don't leave me here.
If I find you in even one more strange place, foot, skull.
Oh, Miriam is definitely at her wit's end with this guy.
Oh, all right. But could you please help me? Please? Yes? Say yes. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get it right this time.
You had better get it right this time.
Always knew you cared.
Get out of here!
I'm getting. Kisses. Love you, don't change. Mean it. Hope I don't see you again.
Unbelievable. I had better make sure he made it back to the village.
And I will do just that. Yep.
Oh, Miriam! Look who made it home, huh? Well done, eh?
Thank heavens for miracles.
I know. Sorry for, before, but... Here, take this.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, just a little family heirloom. I think it'll serve you better than me.
Thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate it.
That ring's actually pretty useful. Say, like, you got, like, cursed or something. Yep, so basically increase your power if you got, like, say, cursed. I think you can use the poison item or dark matter to have power and have that ring equipped, and it'll power you. The affliction will power you up. Because I know poison and dark matter, consuming those will poison you.
What would you like to buy? Is it pleasure doing business? Oh, what would you like to buy?
Okay, I got plenty of items. Let's go take care of the Revenant first. The Revenant shouldn't be too much of an issue with my setup, because here we are in the Warhorse's room, going to fight the Revenant. Come on, move towards me! He just hits hard. Got him. Yeah, so the Revenant is actually weak to light element attacks, surprisingly. Unlike, say, like Fake Trevor from Symphony of Night or Portrait of Ruin. Yeah, I mean, considering he's undead, makes sense. I read somewhere recently that, I think it was on the wiki, or somewhere that he's weak to dark. That's wrong. He's weak to light. If you look where it says the light, it says minus 25. That means he's weak to light.
Got any targets?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Good work. Here's your reward.
There we go. Got the Bandit Blade as the final reward for Lindsay's quests. I think there was supposed to be another quest involving a villager named Isaac. Because I remember seeing dialogue. Like all the dialogue for this game was posted on the Bloodstained forums, and there was dialogue. And there was dialogue of a quest for a villager named Isaac. It would be an immediate reference to Curse of Darkness, because there's a character named a major villain in Curse of Darkness is named Isaac.
Have a look around. Oh, what would you like to buy?
Okay.
Is it pleasure doing business? Is this? Oh, thank you.
And of course, Isaac was referenced. And of course, there was a major character named Isaac in the original Castlevania series on Netflix, but he's a completely different character from what he is in Curse of Darkness. Okay. Now let's go fight yet another optional boss.
I've come by some new reading material.
Now, when you have like 99-something% of the map, like over 90% I think, I can't remember the exact percentage of the map covered, OD will have this tome. Let's take it.
That tome is especially valuable. Make absolutely sure you return it.
First, I think I should have done it. Yep. Alright, we're gonna save here, we're gonna use the warp room, go to the tomb. And you'll soon see why in a second. Actually... That'll do it, this will go. Okay. Go to the warp room. Okay. Now, you have to fight him.
Stop!
Ugh, this fight's gonna be hard.
OD?
I warned you. What you take from the library must be returned to the library.
Oops.
You'll pay for this transgression. Death is too kind for you. Return what you borrowed.
Oh shit! This guy hurts! And he's also the other boss beside Iga to have 10,000 health. There we go! I made him look easy, but he's not.
This!
He is not easy. OD is not an easy boss. And I know a lot of people wanted him to be the last playable character because Alucard, because he's a reference to Alucard from Symphony of Night. But I think Ego wouldn't go that far. And of course you get Standstill, which is a reference to Dio's The World from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You can actually cancel out OD Standstill with your own. That's what I was trying to do there, but it didn't work out.
Oh, D? You're still alive?
Which is actually what I do to actually no damage him. I'd rather damage OD, no damage OD than Ego.
Vampire, remember?
Right. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting your book back.
No, you defeated me, which means you now command me. Pillage my shelves as you please.
Gladly do.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this. Oh?
Pillage my shelves as you please.
Now that we got the rest of this game done, it's one more thing's left to do. The final boss. Actually put on Dimension Shift because I'm gonna need that. And turn off Standstill. I need to put Accelerator on so I can go fast. Roleplay, I hope there's more speedruns of this game new speedruns of this game soon now that with this patch out. Hopefully it's enough to make the speedrunners like Jupiter Climb happy. I'm just glad he made the noise when he did months ago with the issue to bring the issues to light.
Dimension shift! Dimension shift!
Okay.
Dimension shift!
Now like I passed that wall.
Dimension shift! Dimension shift! Invert!
Alright. Alright, it's time for the final boss, who is beyond that door. Alright. Save complete. Alright, Dominique, you're going down.
So even Gremory has failed me. Alfred was afraid of what you could do with the shards, but not I.
Look at you. Is that what you wanted? The crystal? You betrayed us, Dominique.
Oh, don't think me ungrateful. I have you and Johannes to thank for teaching me the alchemist's lore and how to control the shards.
Why are you doing this?
Because once again, the demons appeared, and once again God stayed silent, while his servants were slaughtered mercilessly one by one. So I began to wonder, what if there is no God? What if the Lord we grovel and pray before is a lie, and our faith draws power from some other nameless, unspeakable thing? If so, I wash my hands of it, because God can rot. I decided to seek a higher power, the power to slay gods.
Do you realize how many people have died as a result?
They deserve to die, because they were weak, and more will follow until I obtain all I desire.
This whole mess wasn't enough for you?
If the last summoning had been enough, I wouldn't have had to bring you here.
You're after a more powerful demon. Sheeple's crystal wasn't enough to summon it, so you needed mine instead.
Smart girl. I like that. But your crystal was too clean, too pure. So I made sure you would obtain shards and acclimate yourself to demonic power. Then Gremory could possess you after the battle with Jeeble had worn you down. If Zangetsu hadn't betrayed me.
Doing the right thing isn't a betrayal.
You know what? I never expected to be put in a corner like this. You leave me no choice but to play my final card. I will use my crystal and the Liber Logaeth to summon Baal, the ultimate demon!
Do you realize what will happen to you?
Do you? You don't. So I'll tell you. There's a reason Jeeble survived 10 years ago.
What does he have to do with this?
It was in his blood. An exorcist, like me. Our blood suppressed the crystal corruption and effectively spared his life. And now I have surpassed him. I command the crystal through Enochian script. No demon is too powerful for me to summon, even if I cannot keep it here forever.
But the process is slow, because I can see the summoning isn't complete.
Do you really think you can stop me before then?
Oh yes, I do. You don't understand what power is for. You wield it stupidly, arrogantly, and now you will pay the price.
Oh yeah, Dominique here. She's much harder than she is normal.
Take this!
She's faster, and also that elbow. Grabs. Ow! Dominique hits hard. Let me get it. Boy, Royale. Ow! Now she's her second phase.
You leave me no choice.
And
Baal, I summon thee to my side.
And now it's time for Baal, who should not be much of a challenge. It is game! Next to the GGs, roleplay! Enjoy the ending.
Dominique. She could have done so much good, but...
I know.
Wait. The Liber Logaeth.
The book that started it all. What are you going to do with it?
The same thing the Master was trying to do before he died. He inscribed Enochian letters onto each of the castle's structural weaknesses. Now, I will use the book to perform a rite here at the heart of the castle. The rite will activate the Enochian script and send the castle and demons back from whence they came.
So that's what Alfred was trying to accomplish.
We need to begin. Stand back, Miriam.
And now the castle is gone. For now.
It's over.
Yes. You've made the world right again.
Not without sacrifice. Jeeble, Alfred, Zangetsu.
Jeebel's fate was already sealed. There was nothing you could have done. And the Master and Zangetsu made their own choices. They fought gladly and proudly for what they believed in. Lives like theirs deserve to be celebrated.
True. And demons still remain in this world. We can grieve later, after finishing the last of them off.
That reminds me. The Master took note of how I was forestalling your corruption and suggested some improvements. I think I might be able to stop the crystal from overtaking you permanently.
Really?
I can't make any promises, but yes, I think.
Well, thank you, Johannes.
You're very welcome. Come on, let's go home.
All right.
There we go. Miriam puts the Zangetsu toe in the ground. This part of the ending's actually shown if you have a good amount of the map. And it was added in a later update. Pretty much confirming Zangetsu is still alive in some form. I love this game, like, I still love it to this day. Like, 5 years later, it was definitely worth the wait. That's for sure. And yes, even though this game has plenty of its flaws, such as the endgame stuff, and the crafting could have been better, but at least what we did get here was a solid foundation for future games to build on. I am hoping with 2 that they continue that. But my main concern with the next game is the platforms. Especially if it's gonna come to Steam. Or I should say PC in general, not just Steam, but GOG as well. And what the specs will be, because it's what I've said it before and I'll say it again. The specs for the inevitable PC version are what concerns me. Because not only do I only buy games that I want to play, not just for streaming, but also to support the devs and ensure that make sure the series continues, whatever series it is. And not just specs, but also space as well. And definitely I will do the randomizer mode, but for right now, the next thing that I plan to do is Classic 2. I promise I do Classic 2 around this time of this month, and I'm going to do just that. When it comes to games that I want to stream, like, I'm a man of my word. Like, I want to do randomizer mode, but given that there's only a handful of days left in this month, I'll save it for next month. Along with my return to the Gumball series in the form of some challenges that I'm cooking up. Because I want to get back to that franchise and do some challenges. Not just challenge runs, but also high score runs as well. And also do some other retro games. When I do those Gumball challenges, I will do it under the retro category. Even though, yes, they are modern games. But I have a lot of friends in the retro community, and I think it would do good to keep it a category they can easily find. And if I do randomizer mode, I'm not doing a nightmare difficulty. I'll just do it a normal difficulty just to keep things from going way out of control and for my sanity, basically. I mostly keep my hard mode and nightmare mode runs to New Game Plus only. We don't even know if WayForward's involved with the development of the sequel, because they said in a Twitter space months ago that they're not involved. So we don't know who's involved with development of 2. Obviously, Inti Creates is not involved. So hopefully we'll know about 2 soon. Bloodstained 2 pretty soon, so hopefully. Cross our fingers, roleplay, that they give us news possibly at the end of this year, maybe early next year. But they could surprise us at any time, but right now with what's going on with Shootaroo, it's obviously in the short term we won't hear anything about the game. Whatever happens with the Bloodstained series, starting with 2, I will continue to support it until they stop making them, or Riga decides to conclude the series entirely. So, or they change something that it's way too drastic for my liking. Because I want to commit to Bloodstained long term. because I did not get into Castlevania until very late in my teens. So, I want to continue to support Bloodstained as long as I can. Same thing with Gumball as well, because Gumball's another series that I got into last decade, well, during the last decade, and even though that series is on hiatus right now, I'd rather see another one of those than say, in like another My Number 9 game or something. Like maybe a Mighty Gumball 3. I'm not against. I need to play that series. Yeah, there are some Inti Creates games I haven't gotten around to playing, or to say, let alone owning yet. And yes, for those who don't know, Inti Creates did have an initial hand in this game's development before they left to go make Curse of the Moon. And Curse of the Moon is freaking fantastic. Like, I love that game. And yes, there are people within the Bloodstained community that prefer Curse of the Moon over this. But to me, I love Curse of the Moon and Ritual Night equally. I love both timelines equally. Because they do good what they do good at. One being a linear platform and the other being a Metroidvania. I'm pretty much you feel the same way, roleplay. Yep, all the names of the backers. Well, a good amount of them, but I'm not one of them because I didn't back this game. So, but I will continue to support Bloodstained from now on. I do not regret buying this game twice. Once for PS4 for the physical version, and the Steam version. Same thing with Curse of the Moon. Like, I don't regret buying it as many times as I did, as well as with Curse of the Moon 2 as well. Yeah, I need to buy that game again for Switch. It went well, Mediterranean. I took down the remaining bosses and completed the map. Well, it should be complete. I mean, it went better than expected, so... Because usually I would have a hard time with, like, optional bosses and stuff, but... But given I played so many of this game so many times, I know it well. So just in case, just to get you caught up to speed, Miriam, the next thing I'm doing after this is Bloodstained Classic 2. And one day, if I become a dad in the future, I will introduce my kids to this game too, when the time comes. Matt Papa. Such a good friend of mine. Yeah, he's definitely somebody I consider a good friend. And definitely not afraid to share what he can about the gaming industry. But before I call the stream, after these credits, I'm gonna check to see if I have 100% map. So that I can end it with a full map, with fully completed map, and then call it, and then go raid. Alright, this is just to check if the map was fully completed. Yes! 100%! Alright. Yep! Like, this game is easier to 100% the map, say, like Cynthia Knight. Which is so jank when it comes to the map completion, because it's pretty sensitive, like, especially in the upside down castle and stuff. Alright, kinda switch. Thank you everyone for coming. Comments, alerts, follows, etc. They're all appreciated. Appreciate you all. I have a Discord server for those who are interested in joining. And my Instagram for updates. Alright. Now time to go find someone to raid. Thank you, Metrolian. Now I'm gonna go find someone to raid. We're gonna go raid Sega Nick once again. So for next stream, it is the promised Bloodstained Classic 2 Dominic's Curse that I have, like, take care roleplay. See you around. So see you next time for Bloodstained Classic 2 Dominates First, as promised. Thank you all. Bye-bye.